So Stephon Castle has looked like one of the best rookies in the NBA. I think he was the best draft pick out of this year's draft because you're looking at Stephon Castle, his defensive versatility, the way he can stay on the floor, handle himself against better offensive players. Especially there was a game against the Warriors. I know the Warriors were coming into San Antonio on a back-to-back, but the way he guarded Steph Curry, he stayed with him. He didn't fall for the pump fakes. He was able to get over screens and just stick to him like glue was impressive stuff. You're just looking for sample sizes here. And Castle is providing a lot of potential now. Whether he be an all-star or not, I don't know. But I like his fearlessness out there. He looks in control. He doesn't look overwhelmed. Now on offense, can he get better? Of course. You're shooting 30% from the field, 27% from three, but you're second in scoring and you're second in assists among rookies. That's impressive stuff because when I see him try to score the basketball and he's driving to the rim, he is fearless when he's going to the rim. He doesn't care if there's a big man in front of him. He's going to try to finish on him. He's going to try to draw fouls. He's going to try to dunk the ball, lay it up, despite whoever's in front of him. He'll finish through contact. And you love that because as he gets better and more polished on the offensive side of the ball, he's only going to get better. His range from three, I know he's shooting 27%, but there have been moments in the game where they need a shot for him to make, and there's a lot of room for him to shoot, and he's showing off his range. So again, he's just got to get better with it. He's learning how to be a good spot-up shooter. And if Castle can get to like 30% from three, and you got Wembanyama out there, good luck stopping the Spurs. They're going to be a problem in 3 to 4 years. I'm telling you right now, the Spurs are going to be a contender at some point. As long as they continue to draft right and build around Wemby, and now you have Castle who can defend the ball, and then you have Wemby as your rim protector. Like, what do you do here? I think what Castle is doing is showing flashes of potential. Again, I don't know if he'd be an all-star player, but he's going to be the rookie of the year. Now, McCain did have this award, I think, when he was out there giving you 15 points. Looking like the third most important piece for the Sixers, but unfortunately, the meniscus tear, knocks him out of the race. But again, I love what Castle was showing because when he's driving to the rim, he doesn't care who's in front of him. He's driving with conviction, and that's a good sign for a rookie because if he has that type of fearlessness, imagine when he's more polished when he reaches his prime years or reaches next season. I think Castle is heading in the right direction here. I think he's going to win the Rookie of the Year award. And if he gets his three-point percentage to about 38% and his field goal percentage up to like 50%, because again, when you're that good at finishing at the rim with your athleticism and you're playing under control, you're not scared of the big moment, you are only going to get better as a basketball player. So Castle, man, dude's just balling out there. I love his upside. I love the athleticism he provides for the Spurs. And he's just a perfect fit next to Wemby because you want to preach defense, especially as a young basketball team. And if Castle is able to bring that ball pressure, make it hard for the perimeter offense to get to the lane or shoot over the top of him, that's only going to bode well for their defense in the future. Let's also talk about his passing vision for a moment. It's been looking really good. Obviously, playing under Chris Paul's leadership is benefiting Castle tremendously. Chris Paul, when it comes to having an impact on a franchise, we saw this with SGA. We have seen how SGA has blossomed into a really good point guard. And now we're going to see this with Castle, I believe. I think when Chris Paul is done with his tenure in San Antonio, you're going to see Castle really benefit from that experience. And, Castle continues to show off his passing vision, especially there was a play, I think it was against the Pelicans. They got a turnover or created a steal, and he had the ball, or didn't have the ball. He was going towards the ball. He flipped it back to Wemby, no look. It was a perfect pass to him, and he got the easy dunk. Plays like that is showing flashes of his playmaking. And if he can get to like 8 assists a night playing next to Wemby, and he's able to finish at the rim with a lot of efficiency, especially when he's just fearless out there. He's just going at these big guys who have experience. Like, I don't care who you are. I'm going to finish on you, or I'm going to at least try to. That bodes well for his upside. And then again, he's showing incredible range for this spot-up shooting. Now, what I love about this whole situation is the San Antonio Spurs are building the foundation. And then you got Devin Vassell. We can't forget about him and his three-point shooting. Castle, Vassell, Wembanyama, Sohan. This is the making of a really good team. And in 2 to 3 years, if they're in the playoffs, they're 13-13. I don't expect them to make the playoffs. But, man, if the Spurs do and they get experience, the Spurs are going to be a major problem, especially when they get the experience and they get the chemistry down. And what I love about Castle's game is he knows what he needs to be doing out there on the basketball court. Obviously, he's going to have some miscues because he's a rookie, but on defense, he knows where he needs to be. He is dealing with the cutters when they're trying to get easy baskets in the lane. And then on offense, he makes it easy for Wemby coming off screens, shooting those spot up shots, whether it's from three or from the mid range. And then when he has the ball in his hands where he has to isolate, he gets to his spots. So you love what you're seeing from Castle. Again, you're second in scoring, you're second in assists. The potential is there. The upside is obvious for Stephon Castle. And I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year. I think it's an obvious choice. As long as he continues to get better at his game and show off some of his offensive potential and make the impact on defense and have highlights like that block shot on SGA, the defense he played on Steph Curry, he is only going to improve and have a strong case. Well, really win the Rookie of the Year award easy. I thought him and McCain were going to battle it out because I love the way he was looking in Philadelphia. But man, I hope he gets better, obviously, because of that injury. But Stephon Castle is just a great player. And you got Wembanyama, who is going to eventually be a top 10, the best player in the world. That's going to happen for him. Yeah, the Spurs are in a good spot. And Spurs fans, you guys should be excited because Castle looks like a major problem. You're learning from Chris Paul. You have Harrison Barnes there as well. So there's a lot of good leadership that you're going to get from these guys. And I think it's going to bode well for Castle in his future. And who knows, if he's an all-star player with Wembanyama, you got probably one of the best duos in the NBA. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but you get what I'm saying. If his upside is all-star level with Wembanyama and the way he plays defense, well, Wembanyama, you know what I mean? That is a scary combination. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Castle's development. What do you see out there? What do you like? What do you dislike? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.